Evening, everyone. How is everybody on this kind of sunny Thursday evening? Hope everyone is doing good. Evening, Joe. Hope you're good, buddy. Hope PayPal have helped sort out your issue, mate. So, there's a ticking up. So, evening, Terry. Evening, Jimmer. So it looks like you've got people coming in, and I think you can all hear me. Evening. Yeah. How to do something for you. Sort something for you, Joe. Anyway, right. So I've got a fair few numbers in here, so we shall kick off. So we have the rerun of what we did on, was it Tuesday night? Yeah, it was Tuesday night. The Certified Hobby and the Prestige Blaster Box. So before we kick off, we will do as we always do, the £10 break giveaway. It gives us a chance to have a quick run through of all of the teams. So let's switch over to that screen now. Cool, done. And yeah. So kicking off, we have the Cardinals with Craig Mutet, the Falcons with James Wilmoff, and James, I know this is the first time breaking with us, so welcome aboard and good luck. The Ravens with Ben Wooler, the Bills with Christopher Barry Bartlett Legg, and the Bills were the only team in the break on Tuesday not to get a card, so fingers crossed we can hit at least something for you on this one, Chris. Panthers with Richard Johnson, Chicago Bears with David Hughes, Bill Campbell with the Cincinnati Bengals, Jimmo with his Cleveland Browns, Dallas Cowboys with Terry Kelly, Paul Voorhees, the closer, with the Broncos, and then he did take another one in a little bit. Kev Holcomb with the Lions, Richard Manley with the Packers, Joe Pike with the Texans, and let's hope bring you some better good luck in the break for you, Joe. Indianapolis Colts with Adam Tillman, the Jags with Richard Phelps, Chiefs with Adam Gould, Raiders with David Palmer, Chargers with Ben Tanner, the Rams also with David Palmer, Craig Colbert with the Miami Dolphins, Vikings with Ben Wooler, the Patriots with James Wilmoth, Paul Voorhees with his second team, the New Orleans Saints, Tom Benfield, the ever-present with the Giants, if you saw in the chat earlier, New York Jets with Dominic Mount, Richard Manley takes the Eagles, Owen Forland takes the Steelers, Dan Owen with the 49ers, so hopefully you can get some tray. Seattle Seahawks with Christopher Dean, Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Richard Hawkins, Tennessee Titans with Stephen Gwither, and the Washington football team also with Richard Hawkins. So that is everybody in it. So let's go. Do we are going 7 times, 1 and 6. So as if you're new, again, I'll just reiterate it. So whoever lands at the top after 7 dice rolls will win £10 break credit to use on a break of their choosing. You can use it in full, you can use it as part payment for a big team, whatever you want to do it really on a break. So let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th and final time. So whoever is at the top will take £10 on break credit. And that goes to the Washington football team and Richard Hawkins. So the bottom team managed to get all the way up to the top there. So congratulations, Richard. You have £10 break credit to use at your discretion, my friend. I'm just going to paste that into the break post. Yep, that's all loaded in. Cool. So go away now and go back to this camera. Yeah, spot on. Cool. Through the bank, fingers crossed. To say, hopefully, yeah. If you go to use up the fraud teams, it might take a little bit longer, but fingers crossed I might be able to sort something out. Right, I'm just going to move the certified box just over to there, still in shot so you can still see it. And we'll go for the 8 packs in Prestige. So it's just always around the box. So it's 8 cards per pack, 8 packs per box. Find 8 rookies. Memorabilia card, didn't hit that in the last one, but we did hit the Trevor Lawrence case hit in the last one. Blaster exclusive Diamond Parallels, which I actually do really like. There's all the other stuff. That's everything. Yeah, cool. Yeah, and I think I had a look at the Trevor Lawrence from the last one on eBay. I think they're selling for around $100, which just astounded me. But it just probably has to show where everyone is on Trevor Lawrence at the moment. He's the hottest ticket in town. See, with the season starting next week. Yeah, next Sunday, isn't it? Yeah. Hopefully, you can live up to that hype for anyone who's picked up the cards. I say it'll be interesting having 3 rookie QBs starting to kick off the season. Yeah. There's your empty box. I'll put that in the bin, put that in the recycling. Green and eco-friendly here at Swift Breaks. So I just can't pack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright then. Just open up my sleeves. It's a lot easier. Out of the pack. There we go. Right then. Let's go. So, empty pack. Evening. Apologies if I don't say name. On the chat I can see it doesn't always bring up people's names, so I'm not ignoring your name, but I will say hello, so good evening. So for the Bears we have a Roquan Smith. The Giants we have a Saquon Barkley. The Colts we have a Carson Wentz. I was going to say Philip Rivers, that's just a reflex, isn't it, with the Colts, really. And our first diamond, that's a nice one for the Bengals. It's a nice, you can see it, a nice second year Joe Burrow. I don't do it, otherwise it's terrible doing it. Nice one. Joe Burrow, second year diamond. He's numbered on that one, but he's going to hopefully again, well, have a chance this year to come back from his injury. And then for the Lions, we have a raw St. Brown. So that's a nice one for the Lions. Rich is texting me. I don't know what he's texting me about because I'm live on StreamYard. So, so I've gone live. Rich, if you're watching. So it's R. St. Brown for the Lions. I think he's got a chance as well to at least start the season as one of the leading receivers for the Lions. So for the Titans, we have Anthony, what's his name? Ferguson, isn't it? Ferguson. The Seahawks, we have Jamal Adams. And then for the Vikings, Adam Thielen. Right, so for the Broncos, we have Drew Lock, Cam Akers for the Rams. For the Lions, we have Jeff Okuda. And then the first insert for the Cardinals, the highlight reel, Kyler Murray. Rich has joined us now. I can see him in the chat. Did you not think I'd gone live? I've been live for 10 minutes, Rich. There you go. So Kyler Murray highlight reel for the Cardinals. Over there, you can kind of see him. And then a rookie for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is Joe Tryon. I think I did see on Good Morning Football he's changed his name to include his dad's name. I can't remember what it's Joe Tryon and then hyphenated and out. And then we have for the Patriots we have Damien Harris, Big Ben for the Steelers, and Josh Allen for the Jacks. There's the kids reporter card. Yeah, you had me panicking. I was talking away and I knew people were responding, Richard. And then I thought you like, yeah. I knew people were talking to me. So for the Bills, we have Stephon Diggs. We have the base Joe Burrow for the Bengals. There's the Texans for you, Joe. Laramie Tunsil. Is he still there? And here we go. For the Steelers, now this is the card that I've seen quite a bit. For the Steelers, a season's greetings for Najee Harris and Steelers. That's a nice one. I haven't seen one of these before in the flesh. I'm not sure if they're all like a hollow. This one is a hollow. Season's greetings. Front and centre for now. And then for the Panthers, a Chuba Hubbard. A lot of people saying in fantasy he's the best handcuff to, if you've got CMC, make sure you draft Chuba Hubbard just in case CMC goes down. Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers. And then we have Devin White, Deebo Samuel for 49ers, and Bobby Tonyan for the Green Bay Packers. Oh, don't even talk about Facebook next. Facebook notifications are a nightmare at the moment. Stick a card in this one. So for the Colts, we have a Jonathan Taylor. For the Broncos, we have a Bradley Chubb. Let's keep on going this one. And then for the Cowboys, we have a CD Lamb relic, stars of the NFL. Nice looking card. Whitening on the edge. Authentic memorabilia, it's not for any specific. But a nice CD Lamb nonetheless. Now this was an unexpected jump card, so let's just should be outside, hopefully. Probably means I'll be short as per normal of a top loader. Stars NFL CD lab. Let's take, what should we take? Let's pop it there for now. A nice relic for the Cowboys. And then for the Ravens, a time-stamped Mark Andrews. Andrews comes up handy in the win. No insert there for the Ravens, I'll keep him there. And then for the Pats, for the Patriots, we have a Christian Barmore rookie. That's a tackle. So I think a lot of things are being expected of the Patriots now. It seems like especially when you look at the press now, they're a whole, in the States anyway, the whole sort of view of the Patriots and Mac Jones being put as QB1 seems to be very positive. So for the Vikings, Danielle Hunter, Jarvis Landry for the Browns, and a Josh Jacobs for the Raiders. Lovely kids reporter. So we have 4 packs left to go. So halfway through. I think that was empty. So for the Bears, Khalil Mack. For the Cowboys, we have Zeke. For the Dolphins, Christian Wilkins. Behind that one of the diamonds, it is a rookie. Anybody can guess from the footwear, it looks like a red team. So it could be Cardinals, maybe, or football team. It is Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. Diamonds, Rondale Moore. I do always like it when you hit the sort of the variants on the rookies rather than the base card. No, unless it's a big QB, it's always nice to hit the rookies on that. That's a nice one. I'll take Big Joe Tryon, pop you up there for a sec. Alright. And then for the Jets, and Elijah Moore rookie. Yeah, he's a nice. Do like the diamond insert types of cards that you have to see to probably appreciate them sometimes more than the swapping with Kyler. Kyler's had time in the sun. Yeah, that's nice. Anyway, Bobby Wagner for the Seahawks. JJ, Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. And the unemployed quarterback, unless it's been picked up, Cam Newton. I see a lot of people talking about Cam potentially to the Texans, but I don't actually think that's what the Texans want at the moment. I think it's like the circus around. Another Texan, just talking about it, Brandon Cooks for the Texans. Quentin Nelson for the Colts. Noah Fant for the Broncos. And then a nice one for the Buccaneers. Prestigious Pros. Tom Brady. Nice one for the Bucks. Can't go wrong with a bit on Brady, can you really? But not going to get on my back wall, he's going to stay there. And then for the Panthers, JC Horn, rookie. Yeah, the prestige stuff, it's kind of surprised me. It's a nice quality. It's a decent quality set. I do like, I mean, some people won't like it being collegiate unis, but at least it's got the sort of the badge and the colouring of the team and the badge on the back. So it kind of is a bit like some of the earlier sets like Luminance, that was the same. So it's not just a full collegiate stuff. TJ Watt for Steelers, James Robinson for the Jags, and Leonard Fournette for the Bucks. Too difficult. Yeah, as Rich said, I do like the megas. The megas are also very good. I think it's kind of a test with these getting the blasters, but I think probably try and get some megas to add to breaks in the coming weeks and months. Stafford for the Rams, DeAndre Swift for the Lions, and there we go, Christopher. We have a Bills card, and it's Emmanuel Sanders. There you go. First Bills card. And then for the Seahawks, we have a Chris Godwin. So just trying to catch it in the light so you can sort of see the diamond pattern. The card is how nice it's definitely. Yeah. And there's Chris Carson. And then for the Ravens, we have a Rashad Bateman. Back at top level. Rashad Bateman. And then final base in this pack, Brandon Ayuk, David Bakhtiari, because he's on injured reserve, starting the season on injured reserve, and then Dalvin Cook. And then the last pack of the blaster. So for the Bengals, T. Higgins. For the Texans, we have Philip Lindsay. For the Lions, we have Jamie Collins. And powerhouse insert for the Browns of Myles Garrett. Powerhouse Myles Garrett. And the last rookie is a Tamorrion Terry for the Seahawks. I think he was indicted, wasn't he? I think I remember the top going on a break and seeing just being indicted in a grand jury for, I think it was a murder or a robbery. I can't remember which way around it was. So he'll be seeing the NFL field, but Tamorrion Terry. And then we have a base Tom Brady, a base Derek Carr for the Raiders, and a base Chris Carson. And that finishes off the blaster. So do a quick recap of the Prestige to give the space on the back for the certified stuff. So Tamorrion Terry rookie, Myles Garrett powerhouse insert, Rashad Bateman rookie, Chris Godwin diamond, JC Horn for the Panthers, Prestigious Pros Tom Brady, a Kyler Murray highlight reel Joe Tryon, rookie for the Bucks. Christian Barmore for the Patriots. And a time-stamped Mark Andrews for the Ravens. So we had Joe Burrow for the Bengals. The Ra St. Brown rookie. Just realised I got rid of the kids report. Then the Elijah Moore rookie. Then the Rondale Moore rookie for the Cardinals. Jabba Hubbard for the Panthers. Nice season's greetings. Chrome Najee Harris for Steelers. And the relic of CD Lamb for the Cowboys. That is that for the prestige. That's the word. I don't know the blaster is out there. Yeah, to be fair, it's a decent. It's a nice blaster with the inserts, nice inserts and everything in it. It's decent insert set. So yeah. Right. So the main event, shall we say? So 2021 certified, 2 autographs and 2 memorabilia cards. 1 freshman fabric mirror signature per box on average, and 1's majestic rookies, scoring machines and more. So it's 5 cards a pack, 10 packs a box. That's some blitz stuff, and that is all the gubbins about what is in here. I think Pac-Man who streams the box openings, he tends to read through some of those. Obviously, he's just doing a 1 box or showcasing the actual box itself. So that's what people are interested in. They're looking at buying or entering breaks at what how stuff falls. There's your empty box. And then now let's count the packs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let's go. Good luck, everyone. This is what we are waiting for. I think there was a 49ers base of Brandon Ayuk is what I can remember. So there was something, nothing to write home about, but there was something. So here we go, first pack. So kick off with a Davante Adams base. And then we got a rookie coming up. A rookie, looks like a red. No, it's for the Browns. Is it going to be for the Browns? No, it is Greg Newsome, numbered to 75, I think. Yeah, 26 of 75. Greg Newsome rookie for the Cleveland Browns. I'm sure there'll be more, plenty of time to go. Yeah, plenty of time. So number 275, Greg Newsome for the Browns. So that's Jimmo, and I know Jimmo is a Browns fan, so good to go here. And then for the Vikings, we have a Justin Jefferson seal of approval insert, the 2nd year Justin Jefferson to 199. I'm now going to ask you the question, Jamal. What position does he play? So me looking at the card. Nice. Always nice to get the numbered stuff. Right, and then another one for the Browns, OBJ. And then for the Chiefs, we have a Travis Kelce. Kids report. Next one. It's quite thick. So for the Texans again, Deshaun Watson. And then you can see that he's a relic of some description. And then we have an insert for Green Bay, Davante Adams. There was one last uploader in there, and it was tricky me. The Davante Adams stars, pop it up at the back wall. Wonder if it'll end up like Dak and I'll forget about it. And then for the Seahawks, we have Tyler Lockett. And for the Giants, we have Saquon Barkley. Deshaun Watson. Okay. So it's a horizontal one. And it is for the Cardinals, and it is a Rondale Moore. Nice looking Rondale Moore. Let me just number 299. That's a 3-colour patch: white, black, and red. It was Craig moved ahead the Cardinals. So I'm 99% sure he is a Cardinals fan. So it's a nice one for Craig. Rondale Moore, freshman fabric RPA. Next pack. It is a very nice looking card, that, to be fair. I think, as we said in the last break, I think the certified RPAs don't probably get the love that they deserve. No, there's a space, and no, there's not a space behind it, so pop in there for a second. So our insert is a Dark Horses Russell Wilson for the Seahawks. I'll just pop in there for a second. So Russ Wilson, Dark Horses. But no, I don't actually put the RPA there. Rondale Moore. I think he's looking like he'll be a probably 4th choice wide receiver, I think, by the looks of it, in the Cardinals offense. Next up for the Colts, Jonathan Taylor. And for the Bucks, we have Devin White. As ever, Colson Kids Reporter. Let's move back to there. And then wonderful spacer, shift it in. That's Cam Akers for the Rams. this way. It's another horizontal one. And that is for the Chargers, and it is a Josh Palmer. Josh Palmer relic for the Chargers. 81 of 299. Joshy Palmer. Charges 299. Wide receiver. I'm going to have to take you down, Ross, because so we have an auto and a relic so far. I knew you'd like that one, Kev. Empty pack in this one. And Jamison Crowder, because I think he's Josh Palmer, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he looks. Possibly did. Take two. I think Josh Palmer, I think from memory, looks like he's going to be the wide receiver 3 in the offense potentially. I think I could be wrong. Spin that around upside down. So we have a numbered card behind here of Jamison Crowder. And then numbered to 149 for the Browns again. We have a numbered Nick Chubb. Number 7 of 149. And the stamping on the 4 on that one is a great, or the 1 actually. To be fair to it, it's like a bronzy orange colour, so it's kind of a bit of a team match for the colour, I would say. Orangey, bronzy colour. Nick Chubb. Let's take down Devante. Pop up Nick Chubb right next to his new teammate. And then we have for the Colts, my namesake, it's Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. JT. And then we have Derek Carr for the Raiders and Devante Parker for the Finns. Next one up. Empty pack. There's going to be a filler in this one. So for the Lions, we have DeAndre Smith. So we've got a numbered card again. Notifications go away. So it is a rookie. It is the New York Giants. It's probably either Kadarius Toney or Azeez Ojulari. It is Azeez Ojulari. So number 182 of 199 for the Giants. Don't know if you're watching, Tom, but there you go. There's a Giants for you. Pop on the back wall as well. So there was a spacer coming up next. And then, so for the Seahawks, a DK Metcalf Stars. DK. Everyone keeps saying he's going to get found out this year. DK. Can't see himself because he's just an absolute beast of a player. Antonio Gibson and a little bit of Baker Mayfield for the Browns. The kids reporter. There are a lot of Seahawks. It's been a fair few. Usually Seahawks are fairly light on the on there. Not usually. There isn't that many Seahawks, but they seem to be coming out in bunches in this one. Brandon Cooks for the Texans. Then Taysom Hill for the Saints. Is it horizontal? For the Bills. So there you go, Chris, if you're watching. Stephon Diggs, Dark Horse, is numbered to 75. Not a bad one at all. After not getting a hit in the last break, at least you got one of the numbered ones this time. So there you go. And then for the Falcons, Calvin Ridley, who should have a monster year this year. And then, as we saw, Russell Wilson. So we should have one more relic and one more auto. So Drew Lock for the Broncos. So N for the numbered. And it is for the Browns. So they have a numbered Baker Mayfield. So the Browns, again, another unpopular hobby team, seem to be getting some of the hits. So it's 3 numbered Browns cards in this box for the Browns. And then for the Panthers, a gold team run CMC, Christian McCaffrey. So if I was not being great, sorry, I can't see your name, so I don't know what team you are, but apologies. The look of the box gods not with you. And then for the Eagles, second year Jalen Reagor, and for the Bengals, T. Higgins. So 3 packs left, so it should have another. Actually, that feels like a chunky one, so let's leave that one. Could be wrong, could just be a filler. So Darius Slayton. That's reversed, so I'm going to assume that's going to be an auto of some description. I'm going to put that there. So then we have for the Bucks, Dark Horses, Tom Brady. Tom Brady, the Dark Horse, eh? Nice insert Tom Brady. And then we have a Rob Gronkowski and a Darren Waller for the Raiders. So Darius Slayton moves off. Which way sign is a vertical one. So spin it around. So for the Cowboys, it is a Trayvon Diggs, number 18 of 45. Just a space over there, right? So Trayvon Diggs. Number 10 of 45 for the Cowboys. Not bad break for the Cowboys, because that's the CD relic and then a Trayvon Diggs auto. So it should be our last. Should have a relic then in our last two packs. Empty pen. And for the Ravens, we have Lamar Jackson. It looks like a numbered card coming up next. It is a rookie. I think, judging by the colour, it might be for the Saints. Yeah. And it is an Ian Book rookie. So there's Lamar Jackson. So a Ian Book rookie. So Paul, I think we joked once before about getting a Ian Book, and then he took the Saints with the last team, and he hit an Ian Book number 249. So there you go. Who am I going to take down? Let's take down Nick Chubb. Still a bit of Browns action on the back wall. Ian Book. And then there's that wonderful filler. And then another Giants one. Saquon Barkley for the Giants. Yeah, I have a thing with the Cowboys. Is whenever you watch breaks, they always seem to do pretty well, because obviously they've got lots of veteran players, and they seem to be stuffed in sets as well. And obviously they're America's team, so they tend to have a lot of the high hits in general. There is for the Bills, Devin Singletary, and then a Scary Terry for the football team. So last hit out of certified should be alright. Empty pack. So there's a Brandon Ayuk. Stiff that there. And then we have a 2021 insert for the Chargers of Justin Herbert. Or as the guy at Mojo Breaks is, Justin Sherbert. So graffiti Herbie. And then a second year Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. And a Carson Wentz for the Colts. So let's move that there. Oh, a lovely space there. Brandon Ayuk for the 49ers. I think it's going to be a horizontal. Yes, it is. And who's it for? That's a nice patch for the Ravens. And it's Rashad Bateman. It is numbered 5 of 10. 5 of 10 for the Ravens. It's a nice looking patch. And it's again, I think it's a purple variant, so it's a colour match for the team. So it's a nice one for the Ravens. There you go. Happy days. I had all the top loaders this time. Didn't throw me out with a really big thick one. So 5 of 10. Rashad Bateman. It's not from any specific game or event. Can't be match worn yet. It's a nice low numbered Rashad Bateman. So pop that there for now and do a quick recap of the hits in this one. So we had the Herbert Graffiti, Cedar Prickle Barkley, the Nick Chubb to 149, the Dark Horses Tom Brady, CMC Gold Team Baker Mayfield to 299, the Dark Horses Stephon Diggs to 75, DK Stars to the Seahawks, Jonathan Taylor Seal of Approval for the Colts, Devante Adams Stars for the Pack, and a Russ Wilson for the Seahawks. And then we got, so we had the rookie Daz Newsome, 75. Daz Newsome, no, Greg Newsome. Daz Newsome. Greg Newsome to 75 for the Browns. The Justin Jefferson Seal of Approval Pink to 199. The Aziz Ojulari Pink for the G-Men. The Saints with the 249 Ian Book rookie, 249. Then the Relics. The Josh Palmer to 299, new generation for the Chargers. And the number to 10, Rashad Bateman for the Ravens. And then the signature Trevon Diggs, 10/45 to the Cowboys. Mirror signature, kind of bronzy coloured. And the hit of the break, a very nice 3-colour, nice for a 299 to get a 3-colour patch, I would say. Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. Specific game. Very nice indeed. So that wraps it up for the break. Again, thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for the fill. As always, we will potentially have a retail break up, so sort of a cheaper retail break up over the weekend. We have got orders in for Black and potentially Leaf Trinity, so they should be dropping next week. So that is it. Hope you'll enjoy the rest of your evening and catch you all very, very soon, guys. Take care.